Welcome to the 2022 Heart of America Athletic Conference Outdoor Track and Field Media Day. I'm your host, Derek Johnson. I am the sports director and host of Rock Chalk Sports Talk on KLWN Radio in Lawrence. Next up for our Heart Outdoor Track and Field Media Day is Evangel University head coach Brandon Staley. Coach, how are you doing today?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing great. So I know you're an alum of Evangel. You played football there. You also helped a little bit with the football program, additionally to track. How did you get into track and field as well as football?
So I started coaching track long before I started coaching football. As soon as I came to Evangel to play football, I went back and started coaching high school track in the Springfield area, coaching at a few different schools before graduating from here and then going on to Mountain Grove and coaching track there, taking the head job there. So I've been coaching track since like 2014, and then that's kind of what switched me over to education and switch into that major to get into coaching in the first place. And then to end up here was just connections through Evangel, whether going here, helping coach here, G8 here before coming back full time, different things like that. So it just kind of all led back to this spot. So.
How would you say that training has been going for your team so far, getting ready for the season?
That's been great. We've just like everybody else, we battled a little bit of weather. We've had what feels like more snow days and ice days this semester than last year for sure, maybe the last couple of years. But it's been great. We got a lot of great work in. Kids look healthy. They look strong. We've changed up kind of what we've been doing in the off season in the weight room, what we're doing in season in the weight room a little bit with a new strength and conditioning coach, and the kids look better than they ever have been. They're healthy and strong and are ready to go. So.
Who are some performers, both male, female, field on the track, athletes that we should be on the lookout for from you guys this season?
Yeah, on the women's side, we've got a couple. We've got Delaney Weimers, a freshman who came in and kind of wowed everybody a little bit in indoor season, qualified for nationals as a freshman, finished second at the Hart Conference meet. And so she's a really talented athlete that's come in and just provided us a nice spark on the women's side that we needed. And then we've got another freshman, Skylar Adams, who's come in and performed well, qualified for conference as well in both in the 800, the mile, things like that. We expect her to do well in outdoor, in the 800 and 1500, things like that. She's a very talented freshman that has a lot of potential on that side of things. We're excited to see what she does in this outdoor season. And then one of our seniors on the women's side is Ariana Cruz, and she's just a leader and just does everything you need her to do and fills a lot of events, whether it's the 4x1, she hops in that, runs an open 400, runs 400-meter hurdles, runs 800, whatever you got to do. She's going to get it done to help the team in some way. And so those three girls are definitely girls to keep an eye out on, for this season. On the men's side, we've got a good group of young athletes. We've got Liam Boyven and Jacob Gillies are sophomores this year, returning from last year, both qualified for nationals indoor as well. So both those two young guys that we expect to continue to do well. Liam just missed that national mark last year in outdoor. We expect him to get that no problem this season as he's adjusted to the height of the hurdles and things like that. Got a newcomer, Matthew Kellestros, that came to us this year that we expect to do great things. He's a phenomenal sprinter. He's a little raw on the track side of things. He's just a great athlete, so we got to clean some of those things up to get him going. And then we've got a good group of seniors on the distance side that we've been battling some injury here and there through the indoor season. We're hoping to come back healthy and strong. They all look great now that we've kind of shut them down for a little bit to get them back to where they need to be. But Grant DeWitt, Christian Davis, and Duncan Gakuru are three distance runners that they should lead our team to do some great things from those guys. They provide great leadership on and off the track, different things that they're expected to do. So we're super excited for what they offer. We have the leadership from those guys, and then a lot of talent in the younger athletes there that we're excited to see put together. So.
What's it like at Evangel in terms of the community around you guys, the campus, the facilities, everything for the Valor?
The community is awesome. We have great support. We have a lot of local athletes. We got a lot of kids from this area. So We don't compete at any home meets here at Evangel, so we travel a lot, but our families travel well. It doesn't matter where we go. We've got families everywhere we go. So the community support for our program is awesome. The school support, the kids, our track program has changed a lot in the last couple of years, especially the identity of who we are here on campus, and the campus is starting to take notice of that. And so the kids are fired up about it, whether it's, getting other students involved in different things, to coming to meets and, social media and this and that. They kind of have all kind of bought into what we're trying to do here, and how we're trying to make a really positive change and impact on this school and this community and track program.
What are goals for you guys this season, and what's it going to take to accomplish those goals?
Goals wise is just essentially, I always tell them, hey, be better than we were last year, be better than we were last week, and let's continue to get better. Some of our goals are just to climb up in the conference, numbers wise. I always tell my girls, you got to go out and compete in a lot of events if we want to score points and move up in the conference. You can't just be a one event athlete. You got to find a way to contribute in a lot of different ways. And so our goals are just to continue to get better individually. We have a lot of athletes who are shooting for nationals. We've got some relay teams that have the potential to do it on the distance side, that they just got to find a way to put it together. And so we kind of laid out those goals individually with each athlete and said, this is what you're shooting for, and this is what you need to do. And to get that done means we got to be at practice, every day, working our tails off, and not just be, kind of going through the motions, but finding a way to get better every part of the day. Whether it's the weight room, whether it's recovery in the training room, or whether or not it's on the track, you got to be doing something to get better every day. And we preach that all the time. Just find a way to be 1% better, because 1% in track makes a huge difference. 1% in the 100-meter dash is a huge jump. So we preach that all the time to our kids, to find a way just to be 1% better each day in some aspect of life. Doesn't necessarily have to be track. Find a way to be 1% better through the season, and it'll benefit us on the track.
We've been asking all of the coaches this. When someone asks you about heart, track, and field, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Oh man, competitive, man. These guys, everybody grinds, everybody works hard. Everybody is fighting to win that spot. And the coaches are competitive with each other. The kids are competitive with each other, but like the coaches, we're all super competitive with one another. It drives me nuts if Kenny up at CMU's got a girl that beats my girl or something like that, and we kind of go back and forth a little bit. And so everybody's competitive. Everybody competes at a high level, and we all want to be the best, and we all want to push each other to be the best. I mean, that is one thing we've got to, kind of camaraderie of coaches that say, hey, we all want to be great. We all want to push each other to be great. It's not just, I want to be great alone at the top, because your kid that's great helps my kid be great. So we all continue to push each other while at the same time being competitive, because we all like to win. So.
Well, thank you for the time, Coach Staley, and good luck this season in the 2022 outdoor.
Yep. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.